here in ICW.
This is your first half main event, and it is for the ICW Tag Team Champions.
Oh! Edinburgh, you are about to get Bucky.
And Fite.
Well, if you're looking for tag team champions, here's an option, Billy.
Well, they haven't had the best year here in ICW. They have only won one match. Some thought that when they came into ICW, it was only going to be a matter of time due to the international fighting credentials of Fite and Liam Thompson. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they're here on the mission tonight. It is Fight Club.
Billy, despite their differences right now,
you know something?
they look ready.
They look ready. They've had differences of opinion. There's been a communication issue. But I spoke very briefly with Fite backstage and he went, Billy, we are all on the same page. We are all in this together because what we want to do, what we're aiming for is the championship gold round their waist. And you know something? They look ready, don't they? Fite has been wrestling through the camps, through all of that. That man in almost 30 days has clocked up 60, count them, 60 wrestling matches. And he looks in the best condition of his life.
Representing Save Pro Wrestling, they are the team of Mark and Joe, the Coffee Brothers.
Well, we saw these two teams square off at the last show in what I thought was a first-class wrestling contest. They have come back, Nina, tougher than they were. Both these men have clocked up international air miles. Both these men have been to Japan. And tonight, they are here to finally fulfill their legacy. And that is take the ICW World Tag Team Championship. And they'd like nothing better than to take them straight to Japan.
Well, Billy, that
A
is a
company,
picture of two men.
a route.
Two men who are definitely on the same page.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Accompanied
By JCS, John Christopher Saint.
there. They called him. I said, what is he? Is he a trainee? Is he an intern? They said he's a disciple. And you either bow at the church of the Safe Pro Wrestling movement. As crazy as some of the behaviour, you have two driven, focused. Genetic greatness is the term I keep using for both these young men. Perhaps, some say, the most gifted tag team in wrestling today. We know 01 Japan is looking on and companies all around the world.
Billy, it's about to get a little busier.
It is about to get a little busier.
And their opponents being accompanied to the ring by the Whip and Lambrini. They are the reigning, defending, insane championship wrestling tag team champions.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Stevie Boy and Davey Boy, the Bucky Boy.
make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. It is time.
Billy, look
Awesome.
at this place.
It is time for some fuck-fast brutality from the reigning, defending ICW World Tag Team Championship. The wee man's back! The wee man's back!
The wee man. The last time we saw him, he was being taken away as surprise adoption by the Sumerian Death Squad.
He got kidnapped by the Sumerian Death Squad. Lambrini was absent without leave, but now she's back. And as we said, the champs look dead serious. I think they're looking at that massive humanity in the ring.
And Billy, we're not going to stop, because on my notes we have one more team. We have Team CK.
Oh my, there they are. The reigning champions, the Car Park Pirates, the Excellence on Eckies. Covered by the wee man, the Napoleon of Neds. Let's hear what he's got to say. Long story.
Your notes are a lot different from mine.
Lambrini, hotter than Satan fucking a volcano.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
This is the wee man here again. Narrowly escaped the clutches of the Sumerian Death Squad. Still found time to do a 5-star show at the Fringe. I'm accompanied once again by the lassie that's hotter than a weekend break in Egypt and twice as violent. Her ass is 100 times nicer than Cheryl Cole's. Especially now that Cole's looks like she ate some potpourri and shot herself. Can you take back the one she had over her fuck's sake? She is the storm in a teacup, Lambrina!
Hotter than Megan Fox giving the son a blowjob. That lassie, Lambrini, open the bottle, take a sip.
And then introducing the man whose dick was second in line to play the new Batman. It's a shame it's got much more range than Ben Affleck. His dick's so big, it has its own dick. And his dick's bigger than your dick, He is Schwarzenegger's other love child, my cousin, David Bowie! And then, the man who's packing more performance enhancers than a Dutch mule in Peru. He could produce a chemical attack which would make Surrey look like a party in a camper van. He hails directly from Jerry Kill's worst fucking nightmares, his cousin Stevie Boy! Together, they are the ICW Tag Team Champions of the World!
Oh yes! We have an American wrestler, a Mexican wrestler, many others on our roster. It's a world title, motherfuckers. Suck it long.
I think we're going to need to take some water before this match, Billy. Oh, someone's giving me lime cordial.
So tonight, it's a
soda stream
four-match.
right here.
Ain't nothing but thing for these boys. So far we'll get Shake Club and the Chuckle Brothers that fuck each other. To you, to me. Never gets old. So let's bring in the other two wanks and let's get ready to tumble!
Yes!
Here we fucking go!
The wee man's still suffering the ill effects from what I can gather, quite a vicious beatdown at the hands of the Sumerian Death Squad, who are watching somewhere.
My sports agents to the stars.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey! It's going to get busier. Oh God, he's here.
What has he done?
Get out your systems, come on, you know you love me.
He's been in Edinburgh for one day, Billy.
Never mind the unwashed. My name is Mr. James R. Kennedy. Top class, middle initial, bottom line, and I represent. Give me a minute here, I'm going to have to collect myself.
What, did he get?
I'm getting a little excited.
Did he get a mega bus from the 70s? What the fuck is he wearing? I would say life on Mars, but it's more life on the moon. What's he?
I represent the most sensational human being, not only in this building, not only in this city, not only in this country.
Killing the party atmosphere like a clown with an erection. That's right. Do you know, apparently Apparently he's got a new band he's managing. It's called Consent.
How dare you speak
wow.
ill of the past? I am the present, and these guys I am about to introduce are the future, and you morons better start believing it. The Teen Sensation Christopher, the Prince of Perfect Kenneth, Tim CK!
That's right. Managed by James R. Kennedy, sports entertainment agent to the stars, my favourite presenter on Ministry of Slam. He's the Barry Scott.
Joe Coffey is
of the
looking at
rest-
us. That's the seven deadly sins I think he's alluding to. But oh
What the
God.
hell?
Well, here's two men.
I did not like the sign. Joe Coffey just a sickening look in his face, looking at these two.
What do you say?
Listen, it's only a matter of time for these two young men turn up in Operation U3. That's whoa!
I think they're gonna end up in the obituary section.
The New Age Clicker bag!
How did they get back
Wow!
here? Down goes Kennedy.
The New Age Clicker bag!
Billy, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I think you should.
As I said, every card subject to change. You thought all we running earlier was the end of the Impact. The New Age Click will make it today. You motherfuckers are dumber than you look. I tell you what, apparently we have the 6 best teams in ICW, sorry, the 6 best tag team wrestlers in ICW in the ring right now. How about it? You want to take us out? Fite Club, Coffeys, you want to say products to get out of us? What are you, Bucky boys? What do you say? Do you want to exchange your cards? Come on.
Oh my! Earlier on tonight, they tried to be the spoilers. They said laughter would die.
Card changed.
It's on! The New Age Click are going in! This has become a 4-way dance. The New Age Click, Fight Club, the Bucky Boys, and the Coffee Boys. Not just 4 of the best tag teams, 8 of the best wrestlers. If DCT wins this, this is now for the championship.
Billy, I'm going to be a little bit cautious here.
They're just about to leave.
And this is on, this is it for all the gold. This is for the ICW.
One for me, one for you.
Oh, let's just put them on the table because quite frankly, whoever wins this contest, at the moment it's looking very crowded from where we sat. This is for... We're still over the man that wasn't even meant to be in this match, the former ICW World Region, but it was a blind tag in. It was BT Gunn.
It was a former 2-time ICW heavyweight
And look at that, 2 of the best, just 2 of simply the best, 2 contemporaries. Trained together, they've wrestled together. Joe Coffey came back from an Achilles heel tendon injury with a different man. Oh!
Even with that cast on, he wanted in on the action.
Oh, very much so. Oh, look at that. Look at the height a man of that size, that muscular build can get. Right into the chest of Kid Fite. Into his own corner. Very smart. Getting to control the match. There'll be no blind tags, no surprise tags.
Lucha style then.
fight off the ropes. He's got Mark Coffey, just back from Japan, came back bigger, stronger, meaner, more focused, and he'd like nothing better to attack. Oh, look at that! Right in on his hip. Attack. This is an example of what can happen. This team of Fight Club, well oiled. They have wrestled the likes of Money Inc. They have wrestled the Steiner brothers. Kid Fight's actually back from just wrestling in Japan, so they've got great tag team chemistry. Oh, look at that! Actually, an Irish whip back into the.
Liam Thompson going for the cover. New chip. No.
And you know something? It'd be hard for them not to focus on the Coffeys because they had a very hard fought match last month at Terminator 2. And it's a close one. No. Here we go. Another big forearm.
One after the other in succession.
Drops. Kick to the gut. And again. Oh, look at that.
Great back elbow.
See the hang time he got in that shot?
He just waited in the air for Liam Thompson to come in. Oh!
Beautiful knees. Well, this is the thing we have not seen. We've only seen the New Age Click tag together once. We know that Chris Renfrew and BT Gunn tagged together a long time ago, but every other team in here has wrestled a regular schedule as a tag team, have all wrestled for the championship. Are the New Age Click the wild card?
Well, then, in the one match that we did see the New Age Click in action, it was in a street fight, Billy. It was under conventional rules, and even then, arguably now with 8 men for it, it's not conventional rules here.
Oh, a blind tag! Finally, we're seeing Chris Renfrew coming into the match. Joe Coffey looks absolutely incensed that it was that blind tag, but it is. You need to have your composure about it. Remember, because keep your partner to your back. Keep your partner to your back, because each one of these men wants to get in the contest. Oh, it's Big Davey Boy versus Renfrew head to head. We never thought we'd see this. Former allies, former. Oh! Did you see the size of the chop there from Renfrew? Oh! Off the ropes. Big shoulder block. Big Renfrew, well over 6 foot. Davey Boy, master heavyweight. Some say the future of Scottish Pro Wrestling.
BT Gunn and Davey Boy in.
Oh! Both guys went for the same thing.
Both got it.
Both got it as well. Listen to those chops. I swear, there's no one that hits harder. Ric Flair. Dry off and suck it. Big elbow there from Stevie Boy and another return.
Elbow exchanges here.
Catching himself.
Oh! And
Pandas went in.
Renfrew.
Clothesline. Stevie Boy.
Renfrew and Gunn are on the floor.
Stevie Boy wearing a red chest. He's seen it just with those shots of BT Gunn. When an active competitor leaves the ring, another competitor on the apron can't enter. Oh! So both these are the legal men. Oh! Kid Fite, the bigger of the two, obviously. This is almost like student and teacher.
Absolutely.
The ropes. Oh! In your calf! It's in your calf! Trouble in your gaff.
Trouble in your gaff? How about a boot in your grill?
Oh! Beautiful lariat there. Kid Fite looks incensed. It has to be said, Fight Club have looked deadly serious. There's been none of that miscommunication on the shot. Oh, the wee man and Renfrew are actually having a spitting contest at ringside.
An altercation on the floor, perhaps.
There's an awful lot of bodies out here. Oh, look at these exchanging big forearms. Who's going to come up the better of this? My money's going to be on Kid Fite. The New Age Click are taking to the high heel. Do you know they're doing a smart thing? They're just getting out of the way.
Oh, double low blow by the Coffeys.
I think the Coffeys are finally wanting to take charge in this. It's one Bucky Boy and Liam Thompson. The New Age Click are back in.
Oh wow, an interesting combination here. Liam Thompson and Davey Boy. Oh wow.
What are they going to do?
Working in tandem here.
Oh my!
A coalition of chaos, Billy.
on different sides, but with a singular purpose to take out the New Age clique. It is a case of, it is just simply survival of the fittest, and sometimes you've just got to get rid of some of the dangerous wolves in the pack in order to get the meat.
And Stevie Boy.
Stevie Boy.
Oh! Just clearing the top rope.
He absolutely took out everyone except BT Gunn, who just casually walked away. He's been on the receiving end of that before, and he didn't want to happen again.
And Stevie Boy, the first back in the ring. I don't know if maybe he was the victim of some strikes by BT Gunn while he was on the floor.
Joe Coffey pilling Kid Fite Liam Thompson is the Fight Club and Coffeys. And this is an elimination contest, remember, Sean. They can only go so far. In many ways, they want to start whittling down the numbers as soon as possible. Look at these. It's almost European versus hard striking Japanese.
Oh wow, look at Joe Coffey raking the eyes of Liam Thompson.
Oh, Lariato!
Otoko no hito wa shinbo yonde imasu!
Yep, no idea what that means, you racist motherfucker.
Drop
Double
kick! It's raining, man!
Oh my God! Kid Fite, what's he going for? Oh!
A Death Valley driver, but he sat out on it as well, Billy.
Look at that. It's that communication. This has won them championships in PCW. This won them championships down in London and in Poland and everywhere they wrestled. And that's all!
An ultra backcracker with the assist from Kid Fite. Here goes for the cover. Hook's still there. New champions? No.
Well, that's it. It's not a new champion, Sean. Remember, it's an elimination. Davey Boy with the roll up. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's Fight Club eliminated, Billy.
Fight Club are out of this contest. A great showing. They finally looked like they were back on the same page, fighting together as a tandem. The Bucky boys eliminated Liam Thompson. They're going to be very frustrated about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fight Club have been eliminated.
And now it comes down to big run through.
Follow it slow. No! Serve spine buster.
1, 2, go! Fight. Oh!
Stevie Boy with that forearm off the top rope.
Mark Coffey putting a brutal beatdown on Renfrew at ringside as we're drawn to Stevie Boy. Looks like he's gone for a top rope hurricanrana.
BT Gunn is just beginning to fight back. Oh, and now Stevie Boy's in the prone position. The tree of woe.
He's in the tree of woe. What's BT got planned?
A whole lot of woe.
Oh!
Right in the face.
Look at that. Joe Coffey. He's got him!
German suplex!
This is going to be it!
Coffey bridged as well, but BT Gunn
do you know what that was? That was just the clamminess, that was the sweatiness. Joe just couldn't get the ground. Had he locked it in, that would have been a definite win. Oh! Lariato! Look at that!
Nekowa Shibari Yonde Imasu!
For the last time, that doesn't mean what you think it does.
I changed it this time. Used a different noun.
You went for it again. One more time with the spine buster. Referee's got him locked. Oh, Big Mark coming in for the win. They've been here. They have been wrestling as a tandem in ICW for almost a year. Some say it's only a matter of time before they win those titles. Both men giving up next to no size. Look at that chop there. Look at the burst of sweat. Off it up. Oh!
Down goes Renfrew.
Beautiful lariat there. Somewhere JBL's spunked off his cowboy hat. Oh my goodness.
Wow. You're not getting a job there now.
don't think I'm ever getting a job there. I'd sell at moments. I'd toss Vince McMahon's salad. What, did you see that?
I did not.
Chris was saying, grab Mark Coffey's leg.
Oh, really?
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen,
It was a miscommunication. He tried to grab Chris Renfrew's leg. There was a reversal. He grabbed Mark Coffey's. He had no idea what happened, and that caused a distraction, which let Chris Renfrew take the win.
That's a rookie mistake from John Christopher.
Oh!
Lariato!
It's the black coffee. I'm gonna have to call it.
Black coffee.
Oh!
In comes JCS, and not through his own volition.
The disciples in the ring, and I think he is about to become a sacrifice to the Safe Pro Wrestling movement.
Oh! An uppercut. And Joe Coffey calling for a mic. He's going to address the crowd here.
No one will cost us these titles again. We fighted too long and hard for them. That ICW is the kickstart for the 7 deadly sins again. That, my friends, is wrath.
You heard that, and I've never heard wrath screamed in such a way. The Coffeys absolutely insane. Oh, look at them. They're just whipping him, chopping him. Ow!
Real punishment for JCS.
Okay, but Sean, we're back down to it. It's the match for the ICW World Tag Team Championships, and we're down to 2 teams. One team wasn't even meant to be in this contest, and it's Click.
And they have a chance of winning the belts.
Do you know something? It was nearly a year ago. These guys were fighting on the same team.
Former members of Team ICW, now divided.
It seems so long ago. Perhaps two of the most physically dominant team. Look at oh!
It's taken its toll on all 4 men, Billy.
Well, you know something, Sean. You are a pro wrestler yourself. It's a lot to train to wrestle one man. It's a lot to train to wrestle 7 others.
You know what?
8 others, 6 others. I don't even know what I am anymore.
It's all well and good if it was, say, 4 versus 4, but the fact that you have to eliminate teams
That's
in
it.
order, it's extra obstacles. It's an uphill battle.
I mean, obviously, we've seen the muscle-bound Messiah, Joe Coffey, and Mark Coffey. They're on the way. Fight Club were eliminated.
Chris Renfrew,
Big Renfrew.
chest first at the corner, comes out, gets clotheslined.
And again, Davey Boy with a burst of energy. This is what we've seen before.
Drop kick.
Beautiful drop kick.
What are we going to see from Davey Boy? Oh, no.
Off the ropes. Big kick. Oh, I told him it's time for the Stone Cold Stoner. And it's a spine buster of his own. 2. No!
So close to retaining the gold was Davey Boy.
Chris Renfrew has said it. He is Satan, and that ring is the devil's playground. Oh, look at that! Oh,
Forearm right to the back of the head.
right to the back of the head with a lot of force, a lot of driving in there, and that could damage your vertebrae. Oh, the
Trouble on your gaff.
the quick beat, but it was enough of a distraction. He managed to kick him right in the head.
But not enough to get a pinfall.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a hush silencer over this place, and you want to know why? You want to know why? Because I think it has actually dawned on these people. They are a 3-count or submission away from the New Age Click. Not only changing the card, but changing the course, potentially. Dicky Divers! The other member of the NAK, conspicuous by his absence.
Where the hell is he going?
I don't think Stevie
He's made a
Boy's here.
beeline for Stevie. Davey Boy has just realised that Dicky Divers is on the apron.
Devious Dicky Divers.
Straight to the groin.
And no one knows the Bucky Boys better than that man. He's going for the... Oh! The Divers driver. referee doesn't know what to do. This is almost like a 3-on-2 match. But they're always there, that's the thing. The NEK, no matter what you think, they always travel in a pack.
Spinebuster coming up. No!
Oh! Ah! Stevie Boy managed to save it!
The Spring Hill Destroyer.
We'll call it that, why the fuck not?
Why not?
He didn't get all of it though. He definitely, but it was enough of a distraction to let BT Gunn and Chris Renfrew get their breaths back. Ah, that's it! 2, 3, oh no!
Yeah, you know what?
This is
Crowd's
awesome.
all right.
The Bucky boys have been fighting champions. We saw their legendary battles with the STI. We saw their battles with Fight Club, the Coffeys. We've seen them take on any no challengers, but they've never wrestled the NEK.
BT Gunn.
Off the ropes. What have they got planned?
Oh, wow.
Any-
Fighting back on his own. Out goes Davey. And Chris Renfrew crawling back up.
Here he goes. Nope.
He's crawling towards Divers. He's giving Divers orders to.
Here we go. Oh, and Divers with a
Stevie
kick to
fighting
the
back.
head. He's not going to be a factor in this. The Bucky boys just won't have it any other way.
BT Gunn is dazed. Looking to Chris Renfrew to see what can
No,
happen.
but there was a bit of communication there. BT Gunn let Chris Renfrew know something. Divers did the distraction.
Oh my God! A
But
spear!
did you see that? No, it was a spear into a flapjack. He brought Stevie Boy down flat in his face. You know what's he got planned?
Well, you got to give the Click
Let's
credit.
go right to that. This is it. No!
I hate to say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners and the new ICW Tag Team Champions. The New Age Click, Chris Renfrew and BT Gunn.
They said the card was subject to change.
The title just changed.
They said the pillars of ICW were crumbling, and they just hit them with a sledgehammer. They've changed the course of our championship. They defeated the franchise tag team of ICW, and now they're putting a beat down on them. They've taken one of the titles. They said the laughter would die. They tried to do it earlier.
No, they're gonna hit Davey.
It's
No, Fight Club coming to the aid of the Bucky boys.
I mean, they're friends. They just came here for a competition. They just want to win the title. They're not going to sit and watch the New Age Click done, but it doesn't matter, Sean.